Hey Stanwich, I hope these times find you all safe and well with your families. I just thought it'd be nice to bring something from Stanwich to your homes through the internet. I think this would be a fun thing to do, and maybe the first in a series here of some easy and pleasing recipes that you can, not spend a lot of time on, and just maybe something fun to do with the kids as a family. We'll see how this goes. We'll give it a shot, and I know you guys miss me. We miss everybody. It's a tight family there, and we just we'll all get through these times together. And with a little bit of effort like this, and everyone helping everyone else, everything's going to be okay. So we're going to basically create a something sweet out of the lemons that we've been given here these past few weeks, and as a figure of speech. We're going to make some lemon curd. Real simple, really easy, fun for the kids to do. Doesn't take a lot of time or energy, but a beautiful dessert, something maybe you could even think about producing for a small group at Easter for your families, okay? Very, very silky, something a little sweet and tart at the same time, and some beautiful fresh berries. Berries are in play right now. I've always found that strawberries this time of the year, especially coming out of Florida, are usually the best big flavors. So I hope you enjoy, and we'll try to go through this sequentially and make it real easy and painless for you. Don't forget to glove up, everybody, okay? And wash your berries as well. Don't forget to wash, especially all of your produce that you're getting. Produce is very porous, so make sure that you give everything a good wash. It's not so much from a pesticide point of view. It's about people handling things. People touch things in the grocery store. I see more and more people now definitely going in with gloves on. I don't know how your situation is in Greenwich, but here in Newtown, people more and more each day are where I see people wearing gloves every time I go. People are really good about it. And the distancing in the stores, also very important. And people are abiding by the rules. I mean, they're doing a great job. From what I can see, if someone's crossing an aisle, the other people stop. I've learned myself just to stop. And we've really just sent one scout out to go to the store, not sending different family members. That seems to work pretty good. And if you can help an elderly person or someone in your neighborhood that you can check on, also a great idea. I know that's already on your dockets, I'm sure. So please enjoy, and I hope you can email me or get in touch with me and let me know how you made out, okay? Hope you enjoy. Send me pictures. My email address is in the book at the club. It's rking@stanwich.com. You can't miss it. And Mrs. King says hello. She's here. She's my videographer. And she's going to help sample some of these items as well. So be well, everyone. Stay well. Thank you. We've got a little, the zest of 5 lemons. I've already done a little bit previous, and we're just going to take a zester and roll this back, okay, all the way around the lemon, all right, and we're going to give it a little tap, 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 all right, and then we're going to finish up by just juicing these lemons. I've already done a little bit ahead of time, and whoops, we're going to flip that over, and we will squeeze that right into there, okay? Get every little drop you can, turn it sideways, and then we're going to do it again, okay? And there we go. We got 1 full cup of lemon juice and the zest of 5 lemons going into our pot. So you're going to take your heavy cream, your sugar, put it into your pot on medium heat and keep stirring. Okay, so now we're dissolving the sugar in the cream, and you want to keep this moving, all right? You start it off on a little high heat to get some energy into it, and then we're just going to back it down a little bit We don't want to be here forever. This is like a 5-minute dessert. It shouldn't take you any time at all. It's like once you get the temperature and the sugar dissolved into the heavy cream, all we have to do is add the 2 missing ingredients, which is the lemon zest, okay, which we're not going to put in there yet, and lemon juice. The lemon juice is actually going to do the cooking in the refrigerator. It's actually going to set it up. There's no eggs in here. There's nothing other than these 3 items: sugar, lemon, and heavy cream, okay? And then once we get this up to temperature, you're going to come up to about 150, 170 degrees. I really just kind of go by eye. Once I see this start to dissolve, I'll add the lemon juice.
Chef, do they need a thermometer so they know that it's up to temperature? Because someone like me, your wife, would not know what
Well,
that is.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Yeah, I would take a little thermometer and see where we're at, okay? I can kind of feel it. I'm wearing gloves, but I can feel right through the gloves. But
What kind of thermometer can they use?
just a little stick thermometer is good.
All right, why don't I just pause this
Okay.
and we'll get one.
A little stick thermometer, all right? This is something that everyone should have in their kitchen. As far as I'm concerned, you guys need to live by this, especially with temperatures nowadays. We're gonna take this, I gotta keep this moving here. We're gonna take this to about 150, between 150 and 160 degrees, okay? We'll see where we get here. We are at,
I live
I
by
know
the
it's hard.
thermometer.
it's hard for you to see, but I'm trying, you have to lay this probe down, okay? Where it takes its reading from is, if you can see that, there's a little divot right there. If you put it in here, like say you stuck this in a steak or any roast or anything, you would never get a reading until you see that little divot right there.
You gotta lift that higher.
Can you see that? I'm gonna show that.
There you go.
Right there. See that little mark?
There you go.
That's what's going to help you take an accurate reading. And it's hard with this pitch, but we're at about 120 right now, okay? I'm going to just turn up the heat a little bit to get this moving. All right, so I think we're about there. I mean, I feel like we're in that temperature zone. I can feel the heat coming off of this. I don't want it to boil. That's not what we're looking for. All right. Temperature, we're going up to, I just hit about 140, okay? So that means that sugar has been dissolved, okay? It feels really smooth. There's no granules in there. And what I want to do now, I know this is going to adjust our temperature a little bit. I want to throw this beautiful lemon zest in there, okay? And that's just going to enhance all these flavors even more. All right. And then we have our fresh lemon juice, no substitutes, okay? You can't. You want something good, use good product, right? So we're going fresh lemon juice in there, and we're gonna shut this down. And this has a tendency to want to thicken up right away. It's kind of coagulating that cream. So what we have to do now is, I've already got my glasses set up on the other side of the kitchen, and I'll meet you over there. This is already starting to set up, if you will. It cooks kind of chemically. The acid from the lemon juice kind of works with that cream. And this is going to set up to almost be like pudding, if you will. All right? So what I'm going to do is I'm going to load these glasses. So if you have a party of 6, pick out your favorite vessels that you like. Could be a martini glass. Could be a red wine glass, white wine. A rocks glass, it really doesn't matter, okay? And you can see that beautiful zest in there. I really don't mind that. I think that's really puts a nice little edge on it. I'm putting like 2 3-ounce ladles in each one, all right? And I'm trying to be as neat and clean as possible. And once you set this, you really don't want to move them, per se, other than getting them into the refrigerator.
So
Okay.
delicately into the refrigerator.
Correct.
Oh boy.
Yep. So you have to have space set up in your fridge, ready to go, okay? There's a term we use which is called mise en place in the kitchen, which means you have everything in its place and ready to go, okay? I'm just going to try to evenly distribute this. I calculated it out to see if we can do 2 ladles each. And then you know what? It looks like we're going to take another. It's not going to hurt anybody. We'll just keep kind of going. All right. Because it's dessert, right? It's pudding. It's good. Look at that. All right. And that worked out pretty well. And I'm not going to waste anything. Just bear with me. All right. We'll just kind of top these off. 1, 2, and 3. And I'm good with that. All right. Beautiful. So it's going to take about 4 hours for this to set. I like to do it overnight. I think overnight is much better. You know, that's your call, but it's nice to have them really well set. And then our next session we'll finish them up. We'll put some berries on them, and we're good to go. So welcome back, Stanwich. I hope this is something that's super easy for you, easy to produce, and everyone's going to enjoy it, I guarantee you. A little fresh berries, a little whipped cream on top, and just remember, when life gives you lemons, make lemon curd.